This is the Lake Arrowhead Woods real estate market report for the month of October in 2023. My name is Jonathan Viero with Team Lake Arrowhead and Prime Properties. The major changes for Lake Arrowhead's market this month were that home values actually increased despite market conditions with moderate inventory levels and a strong cash buyer pool, really providing resilience to Lake Arrowhead's real estate market. So for this past month, in October, our average sales price was actually at $950,000, despite a 4-month decline at the beginning of 2023. So Lake Arrowhead has rebounded actually pretty impressively. So we've climbed to $950,000, and we actually hit a low this year in May of $825,000. So we've basically recovered any loss that we had before. So really, I think home values are increased a little bit steady this past few months due to a stream of buyers still finding value in Lake Arrowhead's real estate, coupled by a decreasing turnover rate, so people are not putting their home on the market as much. That's keeping the inventory levels nice and low, and that preserves sellers market-like conditions, and that's what we saw last month. Sellers are still in a strong position with low inventory levels, high amounts of equity, and that's really forced buyers to present a compelling offer, which is providing a little bit of balance to the market. Right now we had about 43 homes sold last month in October, and that's actually double the amount we had in August, so that's great news. And despite the market fluctuations, the buyer pool has relatively remained pretty motivated, evident by the substantial amount of closings and offers and showings on properties. Some homes are selling quickly, some homes are taking longer to sell. So these, it's relatively mixed signals on what properties are selling or not. So the other great thing was that the high-end sales home market has really seen a strong number of closings. So with 33% of affluent buyers making all cash purchases, that's allowing those buyers to pretty much dodge the mortgage rate increases and still participate in the market with very few, things in their way. So what's great is we actually saw a new record sales price in Lake Arrowhead with a home selling in Point Hamilton for $11,350,000, and that was at 463 Skyview Ridge. So it just proves the strength of our market and how much these affluent buyers are still coming up and purchasing homes, and so there is still plenty of money flooding to the market. Right now we have about 163 listings, and that is for Lake Arrowhead Woods, which is actually a slight decrease from the month of September when we had 181 listings in Lake Arrowhead Woods for single family homes. So inventory is going down a little bit. We're getting more and deeper into those levels where the buyers don't have many options, and they're still, they're being bottlenecked into specific properties. So that just provides more stability to these home sellers. Obviously, we have some seasonal trends with sellers kind of holding off for the winter, anticipating that spring surge of listings and potentially creating more of a favorable market during the holiday seasons for these home sellers. Mortgage rate increases still have, we've seen that this month again. Right now we're at a 7.26% for the month of October. That's for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, and that just continues the 6-month trend of increases. And so obviously that's going to impact those buyers that are needing a loan to purchase properties. So that does kind of limit our buyer pool further. But overall, the U.S. economy is hot, and supply shortages have still fueled the inflation rates, and that's really forced, rate increases to contribute to that, to fix that inflation. We also saw, just in general for all of the United States, a 15% decrease in home sales this year compared to 2022. So all in all, we can say that we are definitely in a slower market than previous years. But my future predictions are that rates are likely to continue to increase or remain at the same levels until they can get the economic factors, to allow for a recovery in the inflation rate. So Here's some other market indicators that are important. The average days on market for a home right now is 77 days. We've had 34 homes currently pending, and that's showcasing a good improvement from this past summer where we didn't have much activity. The average price per square foot right now in Lake Arrowhead Woods is $437. And as we wrap up Lake Arrowhead's real estate market report, it's clear to me that the community is really thriving despite these broader economic challenges. So if you have any other questions about the Lake Arrowhead real estate market, reach out to me directly, or you could just click the link in this video or in description. I'd love to see you sign up to get this report that I'm reading off of, the full report every single month directly to your email. So stay tuned for more real estate insights. And if you found this video helpful, definitely like, comment, or subscribe. I'd love to connect with you guys. And until next time, happy house hunting.